All right, listen up.
I am ready to be back on the air.
Welcome to the show. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Everybody go back to work.
It's Tuesday.
Beautiful. Now, can we all please get back to work?
Hey, let's talk. More work.
Would you like some more coffee?
I don't want to cause a stampede or a revolt, but we don't have any coffee.
I am addicted to caffeine.
Got a coffee problem.
I don't know what it is caffeine does for you, but I'm pretty sure that without it, your head caves in.
The old Java Jive.
This is the beginning of the show. It's the fun time. We're ready to go.
They just want a good show. That's all they want.
Showtime.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. It's been a week and a half since Prince died, and even though there still isn't a cause of death, there were a few developments over the weekend. For starters, Prince's personal chef says he noticed he was drinking less water, eating less, and looked like he was losing weight. Quote, he wasn't himself probably the last month or two. I think he was just struggling with being sick a lot. He said Prince was dealing with a sore throat and stomach pains, which isn't a surprise since we've heard he'd had the flu. But then again, it sounds like he was struggling with it for a while. So maybe it was something more serious. Other reports claim Prince was getting outpatient treatment from a doctor for his chronic hip pain. Supposedly, he was trying to get off the meds he was using. So that might mean he was worried about becoming addicted to something. Also, a bank cracked open Prince's secret personal vault, the one that supposedly has all his recordings. It's the bank that had recently been appointed the trustee of his estate, and since no one had the combination, they needed to break in so they could protect his assets. It's unclear what they found. Meanwhile, TMZ is reporting Prince's estate is not liquid enough to pay his relatives' living expenses. How do we live in a universe so reverse talent rewarded that Prince's estate can't pay his relatives' grocery bills, and yet Kim Kardashian could lend money to NASA? Do what you love for a living and you'll never have to work a day in your life. That's probably what Woody Harrelson was thinking when he applied to open a medical marijuana dispensary in Hawaii. He was one of more than 60 people who applied. Only 8 of them were approved on Friday, and Woody wasn't one of them. There's no word on why he was denied. Woody has been all about the weed for years. He's even on the advisory board of NORML, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. The American Country Countdown Awards aired Sunday night. It's getting a little difficult to differentiate between all these different country award shows. Seems like there's one every weekend. Well, now there's another one. Probably featuring some acts you haven't heard of before.
You saw the American Country Countdown Awards counting down the top 5 in country music categories. But tonight, it's the bottom 5 in each category, featuring all the country artists not young enough, thin enough, pretty enough, handsome enough, or talented enough to get on the other shows. You'll see Bessie Big Britches, Alabama Georgia Line, Jason Moneyclip,
I like beer,
The Fisherman, Spittoon Sal and the Big Brass Spittoon Band, Carly Cake, The Incest 5, Truck Stop Junction, The Mudflap Girls, Jughead Jenkins, the biggest girl of country music, Honey Pie, and recently released from county lockup, Banjo Billy and Juice Harp Hazel. Don't miss this special in memoriam that already features 3 of the before-mentioned artists. No surprise to any of us, gone before their time. Hey, everybody, take your hats off for Jughead. Because tonight it's another country award show. But this time, not great to listen to, even worse to look at. The bottom of the barrel country countdown, tonight.
The trailer for the new Ghostbusters movie has the most dislikes in YouTube history. According to Donald Trump, it's because the movie plays the woman card. The American bison was just named the official animal of the United States. To put this in perspective, the bison narrowly beat out the McRib. Satanists are saying that they're upset that John Boehner referred to Ted Cruz as Lucifer. You know, you don't really want to tick off the Satanists. They have all the best lawyers. President Obama plans to stay in Washington until his daughter Sasha finishes high school, or until President Trump deports him back to Kenya. After the ugly breakup of Live with Kelly and Michael, Kelly Ripa brought up Strawn's 2 divorces on air. It was mean, cold, and vicious. And it looks like Hillary has found her running mate. There's a petition to bring Tim Tebow back to the Denver Broncos. It's already been signed by thousands of Patriot fans. Time for Nobody Gives a F***. The New York City tourism campaign has just named the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as the city's new ambassadors. Well done, New York, because what major city isn't proud of its sewers? Hey, Turtles, nobody gives a fuck. Meanwhile, a Japanese tourism board is asking foreigners to refrain from burping and farting in public. Yes, the country that invented Hello Kitty, tentacle porn, and soiled panty vending machines is demanding class from the rest of us. Hey, Japanese tourism board, nobody gives a fuck. And a clearly not right-of-mind tattoo artist let Kylie Jenner give him a tattoo. Technically, that's against the law, but then at the same time, it's pretty refreshing to see Kylie actually work for a change. Hey, tattoo, nobody gives a fuck. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out the Being Frank Show, starring Frank D'Angelo, live Tuesdays and Thursdays on NSS.